All right, we just took the bus to Breendonk. Concentration camp. Is that really? It's not electric fence.
No, it's probably not accurate. It probably was though.
They got it. It spikes your hand right there.
If you touch it, that's exactly what
Your
will happen.
hand will
It'll
be
just
piped.
Loop around and go through.
Why the Allies came nearer and nearer. This one is a soldier of the German army, the private driver of his car. Now here were some wooden huts. There, soldiers of the German army slept for a month, 40 of them. They guarded the outer perimeter and inside. Only job, watch you. If you did anything that was not allowed, shoot you like a rabbit. The only job. The SS took care of you. That's the next stage. Let's go inside. Es gibt hier zum Anfang 3 Befehle. Ich wünsche eine schnelle korrekte. Achso, ja, gut. That's the start of your visit. Schmidt is leaning against the gate with his dog. 6 or 7 are looking at you with these clubs. And one shouts this. Sie haben die verstanden? Nein? Kein Problem. Sie alle, gucken, hören. Es gibt hier zum Anfang 3 Befehle, 3. Nochmals, schnelle und korrekte Ausführung. Du hier. Du hier! Maar verdammt nochmal, ich hatte gesagt, hier kommen. Okay, pay attention. Have you seen the hesitation of this prisoner and the happiness on your faces? You understand in a few moments why it took you. You're the only one that can. Right. In those days, good old days, 40-44, people wear some caps, some hats. And that's why I take this prisoner. You're a man, you know, no trouble. Right. Also, 3 orders are going to be shouted. He's not going to understand them. You will see what happens when you do not obey an order. Don't worry, it's only rail play. I just shout me for the rest, I'm innocent. Okay, fine. And not even dangerous. 3 Befehle, nogmaals. Du, schnell und korrekt und sie alle ook umhören. Gut. Fertig? Ja, gut. Achtung, bitte, nein, nou schnell, Achtung! Ich hatte gesagt, Ausdruck, Idiot. It's not personal, the last word, you know? Okay, just a little play. Have you understood something? Thank you. The same with you. Also ganz langsam. Für diesen Idiot 3 Befehle. Schnell und korrekt. Eerst Befehl war, I take this arm, next to the, and then with my club, bang, bang, bang. Mein Freund, das ist Achtung. Hast du verstanden? Ja. Ja. Sehr gut. He plays it well. He doesn't understand a thing. But he has to say, ja. Zweit Befehl, die Mütze. Ab. In die Hand, on the flat, bang. Hij deed het dus weg. Du, Mütze ab, verstanden? Ja. Ja. You see quicker than you. Und dritte Befehl, die Nase. Sorry. Okay, turn me around. In the neck. Gegen die Mauer. Schmack. Kick in the back. Hast du verstanden, Naseman?
Yeah.
Already, yeah, before I had the question. Good. 1 second. So you see, very quickly, you understand German. You understand the seriousness. How long are you going to be here? You never know. But you're free at 12:15. Ja. Sie alle, Sie haben es gesehen und gehört. Achtung, Mütze ab, Nase mauern. Sie alle, schnell. I do not think anyone of you is going to say, so sorry, could you repeat please? Thank you very much. So sorry. There you are, it's 10:15, all standing nose to the wall, not moving an inch. After half an hour, 3/4, some cramps. What are they going to do? Oh, banga! Stilgestanden, yeah. And so it goes on. The first 2 hours, you're here. You start thinking, oops, how long am I going to be here? You don't know. Am I going to survive? You start to wonder already. And so the first 2 hours of staying random. And so it goes on for the first day and the rest of the days. Already feeling your eyes. Are you going to survive? You think, yes, optimist? Why? Well, you try to change your mind. Okay, fine. No questions asked, I think it's clear. Day 1 is all kind of this. And from tomorrow on, when you work, it's the same. It will never end. No questions? Good, you're model prisoners. Follow me. Mind. Careful, just go inside. I have to open the chain. Just go inside. Thank you very much.
These urns have from the different concentration camps.
So these people from these transit camp, they were sent on. About 150 were set free. They were innocent. So sorry. So here you see these 12 people. This is Monsieur Leroux, who was the leader. He was the mayor of Sanzay, also the leader of the resistance in that region. And there, when they entered, 5 people were sitting at the table and looking at them. 3 were all in black, with a skull like there on their head. Officers of the SS. The other 2 were also the Air Force. The trial started at 2, was one long joke, and ended at 4. And at 4 they heard, you 12 are terrorists. There's only one verdict possible. You're all condemned to death. You're going to be hanged today. Probably a shock. Don't worry. You've got 2 hours to prepare yourself for your death. You were sent into another room, you sat down, got a cup of real coffee, rare in those days, 1944, got a sheet of paper and a pencil, a tap on the shoulder. My dear friend, you've got 1 hour to write your last letter. While you came sneaking into the room, you were observed by the SS guy. He looked at you, not happy with this room. I've seen your faces, your body language. Almost every one of you is not happy here. I see it. Your smells, your shivering.
This is kind of sobering. Yeah.
Thrown into the room, bag was taken off, room closed. During the day, the bed, the wooden plank, that's all you had, no mattress, no blankets, was put against the wall. You stood in the middle of the, oh sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
Okay, middle of the cell, facing the wall, in attention, twice 5 hours, between meals. All the locks were opened, from time to time inspection, and you never lived for 4 hours, or perhaps, I saw it. Up to the gun turret have been closed with bricks, and it has been rebuilt in 1942, used for about 18 months for the 400 people who were in the cells. Some of them came 2-3 times to this place. Now you've seen the last message we gave you, coffins. So if you're not going to speak over here, it's possible we might have to use them for you. So why do you not speak up? Well, most of the people did not speak up. When generally standing, one guy was halt! The second one was put on a chair. You see that small room before coming into that small, well, there was a chair. Your second one was put there. Now you knew what happened here was going to be the next. Not in your cell, you had some, perhaps not me, but now you knew for sure. This is going to be my fate in a few moments. An hour, half an hour, I don't know. The other one, bag is taken off into the light. The stove, red hot, the heat falls over him. He looks and sees a kind of floating cigarette smoke. 10 people are looking at you, chain smoking. Schmidt standing here between buckets of water. Prowse is walking around. Some other SS guys, but especially 2 of these people are standing here. The guys from Brussels, from the bathtub, remember? Guten Abend. Da sind wir wieder. Wir haben wieder dieselbe Frage. Wir brauchen dieselbe Antworten. We still have the same questions. We still want the same answers. Here. You're brought here. Achtung. Sorry. Right. Aus und Darlegen. Take off all your clothes and put them here. Completely naked. You will see efficiency. Midkom. You push forward in front of the wooden blocks. Achtung. And hit yourself. They're tired. And now behind going to pull the rope and up you go. You start to feel your shiver. Stop. You're still not left the floor. Last chance. Give us the names, the addresses, the hiding place of your friends or the business, or up you go to the area to go hard. Most people said, no way. Okay. This one pulls the rope once again. You go up this location and the first cry. Listen, the acoustics are marvelous. You hear how it goes on? You're number 2 down. This is my fate in a half an hour. The moment you leave the ground, up you go into a building like this, and you start turning around. You are that high, that's not high. But the moment you're square like this, he says go. Down you go. And you feel the pain in your knee and your leg, and the second cry goes out. And you start falling off. As your hands are tied, you bang into the floor, third cry. Efficiency, yes, in one movement, 3 warnings for everybody. They're very kindly, they help you on your feet. Come. Put you here. And up you go, and up you go. As long as you're not fainting, you go on. And then, you pass out. No problem. A bucket of water is thrown over you. Gutter leads to the sewer. That's why you're naked. Your clothes stay dry. And on we go. When this does not help, well, here they are. This is very old. Go back into Egyptian, Roman, Greek, Middle Ages, irons out of the fire. And another cigarette for the smell of burnt human flesh. Very quickly they abandon this technique. Why? The wounds are very, very ugly. And SS likes clean, neat work. And this provides it. Electricity, a long wire, hands up in a piece of wood, a hand grip. Out of it stick about 10 in a circle of about this diameter, 50 unison piece, and 3 centimeter high. They heat up. And the moment we put it into your leg or belly, you go 1 centimeter deep, you get a shock, and as you're wet, it's doubled. And you've got a nice little burn, that diameter, clean. These are 3 of the many ways of asking questions. Now the results, 400 people, some of them 2-3 times went through this. Results, first the weak sex. Ladies, it is taught that a woman cannot keep quiet. She has always, it's wrong. 35 women went through this, some of them 2-3 times, I told you. All 35 did not utter one word. They said, no way I'm going to give you some information. Demand 360 of us, the chance was bigger. Indeed, 1 in 4 said, stop it please, what do you want to know? The other 3 said, no way. So most people who went through this kept quiet. Did it help to speak or not? No, you were always guilty. And after some time you refused to speak, you were sent to Germany, where you were sentenced to death. More than half of the 400 people who were here were sentenced to death and hanged. Now, there was an accident at the end of 1943 when 3 women were hanged, and through the fact that the rope was not okay, they didn't break their neck when falling, but start to suffocate. About 8 to 9 minutes, very slowly died. And now the SS thought it not nice to women for the end like that. And from that moment on, the guillotine was used. And they were chopped very quickly and neat death. They were human to them. Remember, today, about 100 countries, this happens. That's the worst part of your visit to Braindorp. With your higher outer bank, now you know why, all the earth from the top of this has been pulled down by the people working here. We're going to make a 3/4 of a circle. Halfway you'll see on the left a picture. Again, one of the pictures, propaganda purposes, of people working at ease. On your right,
This is all real depressing.
so you look at the picture, you can see how the photos looked like in 1941, still covered with earth. When you look on the left top, you see two people next to that cupola. The rest is all covered. So it was like over there, you see that round gun turret, you see the corridor, the trees in the distance. Well, put it over there, you see the difference. 70 years, of course, have changed the landscape. All the buildings over there were not there. And that's why in those days it was nothing but fields and meadows here. That's when you go to an historical site, always try to remember how it looked like in those days. Not today, because otherwise you cannot see how it was. But you see what is left. Of course, there were still surviving people who knew how it looked like this. Pearls, heap of earth, bullet catcher, and in the corner, yeah. Then you see the people who all passed away on this spot. 160 of these people were shot as hostages. It started in November 1942. More and more people were killed by the resistance. More and more times, the guys who did it were not found. And so in Brainung, enough of them people were available